Alright guys, we are at the park. Come journal with me. I also have my tea blend with some lemon and some sea salt. I'm gonna make my own tea blends. I'm gonna post videos on that, my concentration, and then I mix it with water, and then yeah. Alright, so we're gonna get started. We're gonna get started. Let me put it down so I can use them. Oh, fuck. Is it gonna fall? Don't fall, fucker. Alright. Y'all didn't see that, by the way. I like my Rick and Morty shirt. Niggas love them some Rick and Morty shirts. Hey, we got the sponge boobies, the sponge booby socks. I got, come on. I got my red pen. I mean, well, it's a Sharpie, but you know, manifestation and shit. Also, the book that my bro / bestie got me. Love him down. This is so beautiful. He got it from Fan Expo in Philly. So thoughtful. I'm gonna crack this bitch open. It's like the realms of magic. Alright? It got 3 sections too, so we're gonna label each section. This is the first time I open this, by the way. God damn it. Don't y'all hate when that happens? I gotta start getting real setups. But that's okay. We're gonna do a little bit closer so it can stay. Alright. We're gonna do the first section of, it's gonna be health. Health is wealth, man. Health is wealth. Health is the most important thing. You know, gotta focus on health, gotta have a section for our health. We're trying to get our health even better. Since school's over, since I'm done, you know, school, I can finally focus on, you know, taking care of myself, bettering my health and all of that shit, and being a good noodle. Being a good noodle. The next section is gonna be love, because above all else, love is at the center of our core, the heart chakra. And then our last section is gonna be wealth, because niggas gotta get that money-ons. So we have our sectioned off. I'm gonna do like basically a intake letter to myself for each section. So we're not gonna like journal heavy or nothing today. We're just gonna write a little letter to ourselves for health, love, and wealth. HLW. I love that. Okay, guys, let's do it. I'm gonna pause it and I'm gonna come back in. Okay, guys, we finished our 3 letters to ourselves in our journal, our new journal. So we got health. Can y'all see that? I don't know if y'all can see that. We got health, and then we wrote ourselves a letter, and then we got, hold on. Oh, shit. Then we got love, and then we wrote a letter to love, and then we got wealth, and we wrote us a letter to wealth. So that's all I got for. I mean, just look how cute it snaps. And honestly, guys, it's so cool in our journal now, because it's like I really get to see the evolution in my journaling. Like, I remember when I first started journaling back in 2023 when I started college, and it was like, it wasn't as consistent. It didn't stay there, but I was always writing for bettering my growth, like wanting to grow, wanting to evolve, wanting to change. And then it was like, I went through a situation back in the end of 2024, which kind of like made me have to ask myself, am I really about to keep living this way? Am I really going to keep living in the realms of shadow, in the realms of others, in the realms of like over functioning and over like, and being like, who really am I? Like, right? And then it was like, I started to journal even more heavily. And it's like, it's 2026. So that was like a year and some change ago. And it's like, watching the evolution of my journaling, the way that I talk to myself, the way that I interact with myself. Like, journaling is really just having a conversation with yourself. Like, not just venting, not just, you know, tweaking, but really like being able to like go back through the pages when you were sad, when you're happy, when you're angry, when something good happened, when something confusing happened, when something you don't understand happens, and being able to be like, how did I get through that? Like, backtracking through your journals. Like, sometimes I won't read my journals for months on end, probably a year, and then I'll be going through a similar emotion, and I'll flip back to an old page and be like, oh no, I've been through this before. I know how to get through this emotion. I know how to get through this part of myself. And it's interesting. And it's like, I have a bunch of different journals for different reasons. Like, I have journals for my spirituality. I have journals for love. I have journals for just a bunch of them. Journals when I was my shadow self. Journals when I was trying to get out of my shadow side and being like stepping into more of a light vibrational frequency. And I'm not gonna lie, since school is done, bro, like niggas graduated, like bitches got a degree now, like, and that's on being a psych major, bro. Like, and it's like now I'm just trying to spend my days figuring out how to build my creative path more intentionally, more, because like my creative path, still don't know what the hell it is. I just know I like creating. I know I like making shit, music, art, poetry, writing. It don't really matter. Like, I made a book while I was abroad. You know, I did paintings. I've done little storytellings, little cartoons, like trying to draw, and I'm like, that shit, I'm trying to do more of that and focus my attention more on that, since a lot of my mental space is no longer being focused on fucking tests and exams and deadlines and things that just I don't even remember. Like, I don't remember none of this shit I learned in statistics. Like, and it's not to say that, you know, school doesn't benefit everybody, but it's like, me personally, I'm like, bro, I want to be hands-on. I want to create. I want to talk. I want to actually engage in intellectual conversations to understand people, and not just read a bunch of psych jargon and call that intellect and call that knowledge. I'm like, nah, it's just regurgitation. That's all that should be. It's just regurgitation. I was just like, I could regurgitate some shit for a test and then never retain a damn thing, but I learned more about psychology by reading my own fucking journals. And it's like, I could get into a whole thing about how I feel about education in the psych world, but that's for a whole nother different, you know what I mean, because I still respect it, because I've done research. I have my own thing where I'm trying to study the evolving consciousness through the African American experience through creativity, and that's some different shit, you feel me? But getting back to our lineage, getting back to the things that actually heal us, that actually just heal humans in general, like creativity heals humans. Like, it's a humanitarian, arts and humanitarians and shit. So that's what I'm vibing with, guys. So I'm not gonna keep these videos long, because I know y'all attention span is shit. My attention span is shit. I will talk about a billion different things in one thing. So yeah, stay good in my golden hearts. Mwah! All right, what's up, my golden hearts? We're back. So I got a lot to talk about, because I'm kind of bored, and I think talking to you guys will help me, like, mentally, because I'm like, again, when you're an over-functioning human being who constantly feels like they have to output and have to do things, learning how to downshift is not easy. Like, I can't go from being all the way up here and then just be like, I'm not doing shit. Like, that's just not. So I'm just like, I'm trying to still incorporate myself and be like, let me sit out in nature, let me sit outside. Like, we're just in the grass, chilling. I need to drink some water because it is hot, and I don't want to get dehydrated out here talking to y'all. And we will go inside soon, but hydration is important. I've been struggling with hydration, I'm not gonna lie. Niggas been drinking like for the past 2 weeks, and I'm just like, I'm trying not to slip into bad habits. I don't want to say bad habits. I don't want to become, like, have things become bad habits. It's because I'm not doing anything, like, school-wise. So that's why I'm like, let me take my ass outside. Let me get the journaling. I'm like, healing is not linear. Sometimes you have those little dips, but it's all important that you come out those dips. It's so important that you come out of it, because it's like, life is continuous, bro. Like, it's going to keep going. The next day happens, and it's just like, I was 2 seconds from just staying in the bed and just sleeping all day, and I was just like, nah, I gotta get up. I gotta at least go outside. I gotta literally touch some fucking grass, bro. Like, yo, oh my God, bro. I'm mad as shit I missed Erica Badu in Philly, dog. I was at the fucking Circus LA concert, and she just walking around shit barefoot, and I'd be like, bro, that's a vibe, bro. Like, just go outside and touch some grass, guys. Like, if people stare at you weird, who give a fuck? Like, you wanna know how reality is so malleable, bro? you look at like homeless people and stuff like that, and you see that like they be doing their own thing, like they be in their own world, like not to shit on homeless people, but like, you know, sometimes like their mental health issues and all those things, you know, they could talk to themselves, they could, you know, do things, and it's like, what if we just did that in a healthy manner? Like free will, literally. Who said that you gotta be like so all the time? Like free will literally just be like, bro, go outside barefoot. You know, touch some grass, like just start touching trees and shit. If people look at you weird, it's because they're too programmed to see that like that's okay. Like who gives a fuck, really? Like society, school, they all teach us how to just be one way. Sit, fold your hand, face forward, don't talk to nobody, don't socialize. No, bro, we're human beings. Human beings are meant to socialize. We're meant to talk, we're meant to be weird, we're meant to be whimsical, we're meant to be multi-dimensional. You know, sometimes y'all see me on here doing all types of things, like, and I'm trying to get more talkative on here because I'm like, I really be having a lot of shit to say, but because I be so focused on processing my own shit first, I'll be like, let me process my own shit first before I come bring it to the collective, before I come bring it out to y'all and shit. And that's what I wanted to do. And it's like, graduating took such a big weight off my mental, bro. Being like, bro, the social hierarchies, the way niggas act in school, trying to fit in. I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck about none of that. I'm like, the people that's meant for me, I will find them and resonate with them naturally. And that is what I'm trying to do. Is being like, and then people enjoy that. When people see someone being themselves, it makes them more free to be themselves. It makes them feel more expressive. Being like, hey, that girl's just sitting in the random park doing absolutely nothing, giggling, laughing by herself. I love my own company, bro. I love me some motherfucking me. You gotta enjoy your own company, bro. You gotta really make best friends with yourself. Because at the end of the day, you really only got yourself. You only have your mind, your emotions, your body. And it's like, you can have friends, you can have family, you can have love, you can have all of that shit. But you need to have the best, closest relationship with yourself. And it's hard to fucking do that, bro. But like any muscle you have to train the ability to be like, I love me for who I am. I gotta give myself hugs. Sometimes I would literally just hug myself because my own energy is healing. Like, I love my energy. I'd be like, bro, I can make myself feel good just in an instant. I was feeling like shit this morning, and I was just like, let me change my clothes. Let me do something different. Let me change something. Let me change my clothes. Let me do something. And then let me get me some hydration. Let me get my journal. And let me just go outside and just sit out in nature and just let that be that. And then once I was able to do that, even just stepping outside, it was this beautiful butterfly that just went tap right on my chest. And I was just like, yes, I need that. I need more of that. So it's like, yeah, my golden hearts, like, I need to really get outside, especially because it's the summertime. Get the fuck outside, man. Get outside as much as you can when you can. And yeah, peace out, my goldens. Alright, I'm gonna do a part 3. It's part 3 for today. I'm probably gonna do a compilation of all these Jones and post it on my YouTube. I keep thinking I cut myself, and the whole time it's from the red marker. But yeah, alright, so my golden hearts. I don't know. I'm just bored. What's up with y'all? Like, how are y'all doing? I don't know. Like, I'm trying to find my collective. I'm trying to find my people. Like, where are the weirdos at? Where are the whimsical people? Where are the I got a little touch of the tism and don't know it people? You feel me? Like, I swear to God, I've been realizing, like, over the past the past month of being done school, I mask a lot. Like, when you're a high functioning gifted student, bro, when you're one of those kids, Nick, man, you don't even realize that you're masking. Like, you're like, my godbrother brought a fidget spinner, and I'm like, bro, I fucking love fidget spinners. But I remember school used to be like, no fidget spinners, they're a distraction, they're da-da-da. I'm like, anything that involves creativity, schools will like to shut down. Even when you're actually doing art, it still be like, you gotta follow this structure, you gotta follow this framework. And that's all cool and respectable if you want to learn a certain type of art. You want to learn that. But if you just want to be like, I just want to draw squiggly fucking lines, why are you getting pissed at me because I'm drawing squiggly lines? Like, I am a really good artist. And I remember in grade school, I used to get pissed when I was like in elementary getting B's and shit on art class. And I'm like, because I'm choosing to let my mind generate its own creativity and not what I'm being told to create. My creativity is endless, bro. It's literally one of the things in life that's infinite. You can create what you wear. You can create your own identity. You can create how you interact with the world. You can literally create whatever the fuck that you want to create. And it's like, society will tell you have to dress like this, you gotta look like this, you have to wear like this. And I get it. For certain environments, you do have to adjust yourself because people take first impressions seriously. But Do it. Make it your energy. You don't have to follow somebody else's energy in order to fit in a space. If you want to wear a certain type of business casual, have it be your energy. Make it look stylish. Make that shit look good. Like, I'm all for self-expression, bro. I don't really walk out here looking like anything, but I'm gonna look like the baddest anything. You feel me? Like this is Rick and Morty t-shirt and a fucking beanie. Like, that's me. Or sometimes I'll throw my sweater on, throw on a whole leg. Sometimes I might walk outside in my Pikachu hoodie. Like, it all depends on how I'm feeling, bro. And I think the world could use a little bit more of that from us people, man. More of the whimsical, more of the free, more of the weird. Because who give a fuck, bro? At the end of the day, this life is so short. And people be like, oh, life is not short. I'm like, bro, I'm 21 and it feel like when you're in it, it feels slow. But when you look back, you're like, yo, I'm 21. Like, that's crazy right to me. I'm like, school is done. I sit outside now and be like, there was a day where I used to be trapped in a fucking box 8 hours a day, listening to a teacher who already dealing with their own shit, already dealing with their own home problems. I'm dealing with other kids who got their own shit going on in their home life, and it's all conjugating into one space that you gotta deal with all day while being told to read, write, math. And like, those are all important skills to learn, yes, but at a certain time, that's all you learn. You don't learn about your life. Okay, guys, so my phone cut out. It was too hot in the sun and shit. But like I was saying, like, you know, only like vocational schools and shit do all that stuff, and it's like, even then, it's still within a fresh structural framework. Like me, I really don't like instructions. I like figuring shit out on my own, because eventually I'm gonna figure out how to do it on my own and do it better than I thought I would have did it had I followed instructions, if that makes sense. But it's like, I don't know, my goodness, especially like all these shifts and changes that are happening astrologically. I'm like, niggas be feeling it. I'm like, bro, I just want to live happier, better, more freer, more me, whatever me that means. Like, some days I'm a weirdo, some days I'm quiet, some days I'm silly, some days I'm a bad bitch, some days I'm a real nigga. Like, it all changes, man. It all changes. I keep spilling my soda. I'm gonna soda my damn thing. I ended up spilling this. I was so pissed, but it's okay. It's alright. We got bored in the house. It's the pipe. About to ride our scooter around. Literally have nothing else to do, so I think we're just gonna ride around the neighborhood and see and stuff like that. But yeah, get outside, guys. Get outside. Touch some grass. Enjoy yourself. Learn to love yourself. And then be free as the wind blows. Free as the wind blows. What Erica say? My soul flies free like a willow tree. Do-wee. And if you don't wanna be down with me, you don't wanna pay for my apple tree. And if you don't wanna be down with me, you just don't wanna be down. She's speaking facts, guys. But alright, check y'all out. Deuces. Mwah.